Fight.
Yo guys, what is going on? It is Vedant, and today I wanted to make you guys a video about injury, more specifically injury prevention, and more specifically 5 things I wish I knew about injury that would have helped me prevent the series of injuries that I had this past freshman year. So my experience with injury is a little shaky, you know, it's a love-hate relationship. Not really, it's more like a hate relationship, but you guys know what I mean. Injury is not a fun thing to deal with, especially when you're competing at a high level. So I wanted to share some of the experiences and learnings that I got to you guys. I will say though, I'm not a doctor, so if you are injured, make sure you do your whole medical process deal first. But if you guys are not injured, I really hope you listen to this because this can really save you some time off the whole injury deal thing. So guys, before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe. You guys know the deal. Watch through the end of the video. Definitely not the algorithm or anything like that. I've noticed that all my videos have actually been in this room, so I thought maybe we should go outside for a change. So, not gonna lie with you guys, I was actually finding lighting outside for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then a flying cockroach came in my way and I got scared, so now I'm back inside. But that's besides the point. Alright guys, my first tip for you is to get in tune with your body. Now, what does that mean? That means connect with yourself so you know how you're really feeling and being honest with yourself and the people around you. So why is this important? Well, your body won't lie to you. So if you're experiencing any harsh pain of that kind, you will know that something is wrong and you need to get something fixed or something like that. Ignoring any persisting pains in the long run will actually hurt you, and it has that potential to lead you to another injury if you already had one, or a new injury. So this can be really easy to ignore, especially when you're in your best shape. It's really hard to let go of everything that you built up, and it's also really hard after you've come back from an injury. You don't want to have that same, repeating fate of getting injured again. So it can be hard to let yourself be in tune with your own body, but it's really crucial to doing well and to staying healthy. Now, it is also important to communicate to the coaches around you. This is vital so they know how you're feeling, and they can also help you with your injury or upcoming injury, and in the long run, it'll save you a lot of time. Being real with yourself can also help with preventing overworking. Now, it also might sound like, what is overworking? How is that even a thing? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to work hard, and yeah, I get that's true, but you also don't want yourself to be doing too much at too sudden of a time, because that's also a great way to get injured. Also, do note that there is a difference between persistent pains and just not being willing to work hard at all, and be mindful of that difference. My second tip for you guys would be to massage and stretch. Now, I know a lot of high school teams implement stretching into their routine regimen or workout, but massaging is also a key factor in staying away from any injuries. When you're doing a high impact sport, like running, your muscles around, let's say your foot, can get really tired. So the raw impact from running, instead of going to the muscles in your foot, actually go into the bones of your feet. And this kind of thing can cause stress fractures and plantar fasciitis. Same thing with the shin. Once the shin muscle gets tired, it goes straight to the bones in the shin, which can cause other stress fractures or shin splints or any injury of that nature. So by stretching and massaging the muscles in your lower and upper body, you are actually reducing the risk of injury because your muscles are recovering at a much faster rate, which means they're less likely to be tired, so that raw impact won't go straight to your bones. So yeah, it's really important to massage all areas of your body. Great examples of these would be foam rolling or using a golf ball to roll out your feet or any other specific area like your calf. And that is a great way to prevent injuries in your bone and muscle. The third tip that I have for you guys deals with transitions in your training. So you want to make sure that your transitions between each system of training, whether that be base building or intervals or fartleks or anything like that, has to be smooth. So things like the surface that you run on can also change how you feel, as well as the 4 different factors of intensity in your training. If you've read this from any Jack Daniels running book, it is speed, volume, rest, and the number of days you run within a week. So for me, I've always had some injury problems within transitioning from the base building phase into the interval phase. So it's really crucial to find your own way into transitioning from one stage to another if you have problems with that. The bottom line is, do not try to change anything too quickly, and that also includes your sleep, nutrition, hydration. And that leads me to my fourth tip, which is nutrition. So I'm sure you guys hear about this a lot. I know a lot of my coaches and trainers preach this a lot, but it's really important for you guys to take this seriously. This is something many athletes undermine, especially the younger athletes like to fuel their bodies with a lot of junk. If I had to name one crucial macronutrient for training, it would definitely be protein. Protein is super important for recovery of the muscles, especially right after a workout. That's probably the best time you can have protein because it gets right into your system. Fueling correctly helps with recovery. Recovery is vital in training. You train for 2 hours a day and the other 22 hours are for recovering, so you can actually have a good quality 2 hours for training and all that good stuff. Also be sure, if you're in the important part of your season, make sure you're not at a caloric deficit. Caloric deficit can risk your injury potential. As far as supplements go, I'm sure you guys have heard of them. Some of the supplements or vitamins that I take include multivitamins, vitamin C, calcium, fish oil, and I think that's about all. And then I also have a protein bar and drink for after the workout. It's really important to have enough protein in your diet. And the last thing, guys, is staying consistent. Once again, this is something that pretty much all coaches preach, and it's really true. Staying consistent also links to training tip number 3, which prevents any abrupt, sudden changes in training. And as I mentioned in tip number 1, a sudden increase in mileage can result in an injury. Running is a high-impact sport, so if your body falls out of the entire loop, you will eventually have to pay for it. So if you take a break from running, whether it be intentional or unintentional, it's really important for you to come back gradually. You don't want that competitiveness in the air to like make you wanna come back to running too quickly. That's happened to me before and it didn't turn out so well. It's crucial to be consistent with the small details and the large details of training so that it takes you to the next level. But yeah, guys, that wraps it up for the 5 things I wish I knew before I got injured, or whatever you'd like to call it. If you made it all the way to the end, be sure to like and sub. It really mean a lot for me. Go comment down below what you think about this new camera. It's a lot more high quality. Thank you guys if you watched to the end. And next video, guys, you'll really want to tune into it. It'll be about my x-ray that I'll be getting soon to see whether or not I'll return to running anytime soon. But yeah, guys, that is all, and I'll see you in the next one.
Is it going?
No, it's not.
Alright. What it do, baby boo? It's yours truly, the boy. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. I hope that doesn't go